Katie from Created by Katie. I'm in the craft room today with another fun DIY project for you today. I'm actually going to be using heat transfer vinyl on one of these super cute little white coffee mugs and making a personalized coffee mug. I've used these coffee mugs and made personalized mugs before just using vinyl that I've cut from my Cricut Explorer. But today I'm going to be giving a try to heat transfer vinyl and using this cute little iron to adhere it to the mug, and that way it will make it just a little bit more permanent. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to be something that you could run through your dishwasher. I would still recommend hand washing these. However, I think it will stay on there just a little bit more than plain vinyl would, and it is a little bit easier and cheaper than trying to do sublimation. So let's head to the craft table and get started. Alright, so heat transfer vinyl is just a little bit different than regular vinyl for what we are going to be using it for on our mugs here. The biggest thing to remember when you are using heat transfer vinyl with your Cricut or any cutting machine is that you need to mirror the image when you are cutting that in your design space. So I've gone ahead and I've done that, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys the weeding process. Here I have a couple of M's and a football that I'm going to be using, and this is what the heat transfer vinyl looks like. It's shiny on one side and you'll see the color, and then it's duller. It's not actually white, even though it kind of looks white with the lights in here. And I don't think you guys can see the lines, but they are cut in there. So I'm just going to quickly use my tweezers and weed out this word and show you how easy that part of this is. It is, well, because I chose an image, because I chose an image that had a little more like the M's, I had to weed out all of those little polka dots. So this was a little bit more time consuming, but it's not anything that you can't do. You know, you just need to use your time wisely and get it done. Now I prefer to use my tweezers when it comes to weeding the heat transfer vinyl, just because I can get in there and grab it a little bit more than my Cricut weeding tool. So I'm gonna make sure I get the scraps off of there. Well, my fingers don't want to work. So there is the word football. So obviously you can see that I'm going to be making my cup to say football mom. And even though I prefer blue and white Mustang football, I am going to actually be doing this in this hot pink color just because it's super cute. And yes, it's going to match my hoodie. So the heat transfer vinyl does stick a little bit. If you're using that on fabric, that's always an awesome thing, but it will also come right up if you need to move things. So I've got my iron. This is just a small mini iron that's made by Clover. It is for, you know, sewing type crafts. My mom picked it up for me. I think she gave it to me for Christmas one year. But this is going to work here because we don't have a heat press, or I don't want to use my regular iron. And so, alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply pressure now with this little iron, and I'm just kind of rocking it back and forth over the image, and especially trying to make sure I get the edges really good. And I'm going to continue that on with this M over here, and just make sure that everything is in place. And then I will continue on with the football and the word football. So then you'll want to slowly peel the plastic and see if anything is gonna come up. And that one did okay. And so did that one. Oh, I got a little bit there on the corner. But I'm just gonna use my parchment paper here and just kind of go over it right there so I don't have to put the plastic back down. And I don't want to actually apply this directly to the heat transfer vinyl because it will melt it. So now I'm ready for the football. And I'm gonna do the same thing with that. So I am going to apply just a little bit more time and pressure to this football because there's such a large area there. I want to make sure that it's good and tight on there and not going to come up. And I could see it actually kind of bubbled a little bit. So I didn't get it as good as I should have, but the parchment paper will help me to seal it down really well. Okay. So there I have the mom part on the cup already, and I'm ready to add this part. So I'm gonna link to the bottom of this video where I got this file from, because I can't remember right off the top of my head. There's only a couple of places that I've gotten SVG files for my Cricut Explore, but I don't want to say the wrong one. So I'm going to link it up. But I do know that it came as a set. So there was like 3. You know what? It might have been in the craft bundle. I don't know. Anyway, so there was a set of like 3. And the M's on the mom all have different designs on them. And I did get a football one and a volleyball one because I have some, well, of course, I've got lots of football moms friends, and I have a couple of friends who have kids playing volleyball, and my daughter just started playing volleyball. So I might actually, maybe I'll put that on the other side of the cup. I don't know. Probably not. So let's see if that's stuck on there good enough. Nope. A little bit longer on the letters. Okay guys, so there we have our super cute little football mom mug using HTV heat transfer vinyl, and an SVG file that I downloaded to my Cricut. I hope you liked today's project. If you did, make sure you hit thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so that you can see more of my projects, and also hit the little bell so that you can be notified when my new videos are posted. Also, make sure you check me out on Facebook. Follow me on there, where I will be starting live Facebook Friday videos. So I will see you guys all again soon.